In the beginning of the film, a ride is shown, whose name was Dark Ride, which is also the name of this movie. So you must know about Dark Ride. A secret and drowny place where people used to have a lot of fun with this ride. A kind of fun. But today's story is about such a dark ride. Going on this ride means inviting your death, because an unknown killer kills the people going on this ride. So the story starts from 1989, where two girls had come to roam in the park. There was a ride in that park, which was very drowny. One of the two girls says to her sister that why don't we go on this ride? But her sister says no, we should not go. But the elder sister convinces the younger sister and took her with her. The two of them now go to a counter where a very strange old man was sitting. That man's son was playing chess sitting there. That old man tells the two girls to see this ride and go because it is very dangerous. Now when the two sisters go inside, they were scared. The inside view was very scary. Then a hand comes from above, which took one of the two sisters. Seeing this, the other sister was very scared and reaches a strange room. There, she sees a dead girl. Then a man comes in front of her, who was wearing a doll mask. She was very scared to see him. Then that man removes the cloth from there. That dead girl was no one else but her sister. Then that man kills the other sister too. After which, the news of these two girls was published in the newspaper, in which it was written that the killer of these two has been arrested and put in jail, and that ride was closed forever. Now we are shown the story present. My story starts from here. Here we see a girl, Kathy, who was talking to her friend. So I will tell myself the character of Kathy. We were going on a trip. Here my friend asked, "Do you want to take your old friend on this trip?" I said yes. There is a lot of money needed to go on this trip, so I think we should take them on this trip with us, and with which our money will also be helped. On the other side, my old friend and his best friend, whose name was Bill. Both of them were talking about going on this trip. Bill says, "I will not go alone on this trip." Anyway, they were all ready to go on the trip. Then we got together and met outside the college. Here, another friend came with us, because he had a car, so we would not have any problem in going. Then we all left for our trip. On the way, we also stopped our car at the gas station. We filled the gas in the car. Now, when Bill was told by my friend to go inside and give money, when he went to give money, an old man was sitting inside, who was not saying anything. Bill comes and tells us that a strange man is sitting inside, who is not saying anything. Anyway, we all went to him, and we gave money to that old man. Then we got an advertisement there, in which it was written that after 20 years, the dark ride has opened again. We got very excited after reading all this, because we had heard a lot about this ride. That's why we decided to go there. On the other side, mental hospital is shown to the mental hospital, where two wardens were going to the room of the killer, who had killed two sisters 20 years ago. He was imprisoned there for so many years. Two wardens start hitting him, but the killer had got himself released. He was very tall and very strong too. He hits a warden's stomach so hard that he died. When the second warden tries to run away from there, then he also kills him. Then he stole the keys and ran away from there. On the other hand, all of us were very excited to go to the dark ride, but one of our friends says that we will stay in the hotel tonight, and then we will go to the dark ride tomorrow morning. But here, Bill said to us that why don't we go to the dark ride tonight? In this way, the expenses of our hotel will also be saved, and we will spend the night there. We also agreed to his words, and left for the dark ride. On the way, when we were going, we met a girl, who stopped our car, and wanted to take a lift from us. I told Bill that we should not stop the car. We cannot trust any stranger like this. But still, Bill stopped the car. That girl came inside our car and sat. I asked her that, "Where do you want to go?" She said to us that I will get down a little further. Me and my friend asked that girl, "Don't you feel so scared? You are roaming alone at night." That girl may not like us. She said that I can take care of myself. Our friend who was driving the car, he told that girl that we are all going to the dark ride. That girl says that it is a very fun place. Can I also go with you? Anyway, after a while, we all reached there. We reached there and saw that the police officer was taking the owner of the dark ride. Means the ride was closed. My friend told us that we will quietly go inside the ride. We will not have to take a ticket and will have a lot of fun. I did not like this idea at all. I did not want to go inside. I told my friend that you guys go. I will stop here and wait for you guys. But my friend convinced me. Anyway, I also went inside with them. My friend turned on the power of the dark ride, with which all the lights went on, and we went inside. We went inside and saw that the scenery was very scary. There were a lot of scary things inside. Seeing which we were scared, my friend found a doll, with whom he started dancing in a joke. But when he saw that doll ahead, the face of that doll was missing. There was the same killer who had run away from the mental hospital, who killed two sisters 20 years ago, and the same killer was wearing a mask of the doll's face. But we did not know anything about it, that the killer is here, and he was keeping an eye on all of us there. Anyway, we were also there, and we were roaming in the dark ride. Here, my friend tells that the first two sisters were killed here, after which this ride was closed. He was talking about those two sisters, whom we saw at the beginning of the story. He tells that the owner here was an old man who adopted two small children. One of them was mad. He always used to stay here in the dark ride, and started copying the copy of the dolls here. At that time, he was only 5 years old. He looked very tall. I have heard that the killer was put in jail, and he was hanged. And after his death, since this place is closed, Bill says no, this is not true. I think this is half true, because the sisters you're talking about, they were my cousins. I found out from their parents that after their death, the killer was sent to the mental hospital. He is still. Anyway, we started roaming in that ride. My friend came to the room with another friend of ours, where he saw my dead body. My throat was very badly cut, seeing which both were very scared. And then I started laughing, because I was joking with them. Bill was also with me. My second friend was very angry about this. He did not like this joke at all. Now we all decided to go from here, but when we went to the door, the door was not opening. We all thought that someone has locked us from outside. We all started looking for a way out. When my friend went inside the room, then he saw the killer there. Then the killer turned off all the lights there. When one of our friends went to fix the light, even then the lights could not be fixed. On the other hand, I, my friend, and Bill were very worried. We somehow wanted to get out of here. Then my friend saw a doll there, which looked exactly like our friend. When my friend looked at him carefully, then it was found that it was our friend, whom the killer had killed. We all started screaming, seeing his condition, and we were very scared. Now Bill went to that friend from here quickly, who had gone to fix the lights. But Bill was late in reaching. That killer had also killed that girl, who had taken a lift from us on the way. Her head, she had cut off her head, and she was lying on the floor. The second friend, when he was running away from the killer, who had gone to fix the light, then he fainted. That killer had left my friend, but he took the girl's severed head and went away from there. On the other hand, I told my friend that you go and find a way to go out. I am looking for my other friends. When my friend was going to find the way, then the killer caught him too and threw him far away, because of which my friend's life was in danger. Then my friend's life was in danger, because of which my friend's life was in danger. That killer took my friend's dead body and went to the room where he found my friend too, who had fainted a while ago. Now the killer was behind him. The two police officers who were sitting in their car outside, they get a call, and it is said that a lot of noise is coming from the dark ride. So they have to go inside and check, is all this okay or not? Then a security guard came inside the dark ride. He had seen me. That guard asked me. I told him that there is a killer who is killing my friends mercilessly. Then the killer came behind the guard, who with his very big knife cut the head of the guard into 2 pieces. He also killed the guard. Seeing this, I started running from there and jumped out of the window, because of which one of my legs broke, but I still did not give up. I had succeeded in running from there. I took out the car and I left from there. Then I got a message from my friend. My friend was blind and he was stuck in the dark ride. When I read his message, then I decided to help my friend. I took the car back to the dark ride. The killer was about to kill my friend. Then I took the car and came there, and I collided with that car, because of which the killer jumped down, fell on the nails, and he died. I was also unconscious there because of that accident. Then Bill came there, who was absolutely fine. He said that you were dead. Bill said no, I was alive. And did the killer die? My friend told him that yes. Kathy hit him with the car. After knowing this, Bill's behavior became strange. He was talking as if he knew the killer very well. Here a new turn came in the story. Bill told my friend that I am also the brother of the killer. The story you told me of those 2 brothers, I am the one who was right among them. By telling this, Bill also killed my friend with a knife, after which he died. After which, I also came to my senses. Now I had come to know that Bill was also associated with the killer. That is, he was his younger brother. Bill thanked me that I brought everyone here. I left that dark ride, came out, and started crying a lot. Because of me, all my friends died in such a short time. Maybe it was my fault. I was feeling very strange thinking about everything. Bill took off the mask of his killer brother and put it on his face. Maybe now he will not leave me alive. And who knows how many people he was going to kill in the future, meaning that these 2 brothers were crazy. At the end of the story, the police car siren is heard. Did the police catch Bill? Will this bloodshed continue? Or will it end here? So with this suspense, the story of this movie ends here.